Good evening or good night. I don't know which it is because the clock on the wall says it's 6:30 on Thursday evening. Back a bit earlier tonight because I have something to do. No video last night. Came back yesterday evening. I was away for a few hours and felt the house a bit cold. So I got oil in the kerosene oil in early December. So I figured, well, it's not oil, and it's a new boiler. It's only there about a year and a half. So I couldn't understand what. So I said, maybe it's airlocked. So I pressed it on, and it was bubbling, or sort of, you could hear it sort of doing something noisy. And I got a screwdriver, and I was bleeding it, and I was going around to the radiators, and there was a couple of them sort of half warm at the bottom. So I went outside, pretending I was a plumber. So I said, the best thing is I'll go for a couple of drums of oil, which I hadn't done for years. So got a couple of drums, headed to Strokestown, put €20 in each, and I was coming down by a pub, and I says, I'll have 1 pint. And that's all she wrote, as to say. I went in, and there was a few there I hadn't met in a while. So one led to two, and then there was a local barman, or bar owner. He's off on a Wednesday night, and he sent down a pint, and sure, that was it. So then I had to switch the drums of oil into a car to get home. Round at the back of the house, had to get had me flash lamp left in my own car. He had no flash lamp, so he brought in the car as close as he could, but it's still a good bit away. So no light in the shade, had to get the ladder, up on the ladder. When I didn't break my neck going up, at the back legs has to be put up on a bit of timber, which was rotten, hadn't been used in a few years. So I nearly came down. Lucky enough, I went on and put in a trial run to take off the cap on the tank. If I went up with the thing, I was on my hole on the ground, and I don't know what damage I'd have done. But I got them in anyway, and it was, I didn't have to bleed it off, that new thing, you just have to press a button. So it was out of oil, all right. So I just must have used up. Normally it lasts 3 months, only lasted 2, and I thought I had way enough, like for another 2 months, because it'd be easing off. But again, that was nearly 11 o'clock or half 11. So I put up one horse this morning, hiatus. The reason being that was a bus horse we had won on it the last time, and I thought it may be placed. I was thinking the favourite was sort of a good thing. There was a couple of classic Maestro. We chipped that up 2 runs back, and it was second. It has won twice since. And there was another horse that won today. Tortured Soul. We backed that twice in Ireland, and it has two if not 3 wins in England since it went over. So keep an eye on those horses, even after a couple of runs. Yesterday we had no luck. We had a bus horse, Natty Night. I was saying the distance probably would be too far. It proved that he wasn't able to go at the pace. Finished 5th of 5, but it's too far. I don't know what they were trying that distance. 2.5 is plenty, and even a fast run 2, I'd say, be better for it. Alphonse Legrand, just not good enough. That's why I just said we'll have a win bet on that, because it's either going to win or it's going to be where it was, 5th or 6th. Batel Dubai went from 4s into favourite, and I thought that would win yesterday, but the other one got a better run. It was a trap-out affair with the way the race was run. We were out wide on the outside, and the other one got a bit of cover. We had one more. Amalfi Skyline. You have to jump the fences straight, not scowaways, as an old man used to say years ago, or sideways. So, as I said, there'll be days like this. I get this out of the way. I have 4 for tomorrow, and they're in 4 different countries. That must be a first. First one is in Scotland, in Kelso. I tipped this up last week when the racing was called off. Carnfunnock. The last time it ran was in a listed handicap hurdle in Navan, and it was sort of unlucky in the race. The way the race, he was on the rail and he went back a bit, and he got crowded out before the last and a few things. That was a good class race. Harvard Guy was in it and a few others, even though Harvard Guy was beaten today. But Lord Erskine, that has won since. Your Honour was in the lead, and he got ahead of him towards the end. If he gets out sort of in front tomorrow, 5-2 shot. I'm expecting Darryl Jacob to take the lead, to put it up to them tomorrow, because it didn't settle the last because the race was over 2 miles 4. Where did I see that? Had we it here? I'll play this just because they might get rid of this one.
Next, then talking the park, and Carnfunnock is
that's Carnfunnock back a good bit on the right.
Flight. Harvard Guy on the inside. Fractional leader from Your Honour, Lord Erskine is making headway. Followed then by Miss Tempo, Natural Look in with a chance, then Talking the Park, Shannon Royale retreats, and then Carnfunnock and Riga Choice, Harvard Guy, and Lord Erskine to the final flight. Harvard Guy over the last from Lord Erskine. In third is Natural Look, and then Your Honour, who fades ahead of Talking the Park and Carnfunnock, but it's Harvard Guy and Mark Walsh in front, and holding Lord Erskine and Natural Look, as Harvard Guy does it again here at Navan. Second is Lord Erskine, Natural Look third, and running on for the fourth, Talking the Park, the 12.
Horse on a serious upward curve here. Harvard Guy has comfortably shrugged off a £10 rise for his win at the Troy Town fixture to score under Mark Walsh for the partnership of Eddie and Patrick Harty and owner JP McManus. Good old Lord Erskine's run really well, loomed up, travelling well.
The second one at Christmas, or at the Dublin Racing Festival. We have one in Meydan tomorrow. It's a 7 furlong on the turf. The last day, Changing Colours won at 33-1. It got first run on the field. It was drawn low, and the horse that I'm expected to turn the tables on him tomorrow was second, Molaqab. He got £3 the last day, and I think he's given 2. He's given 2, isn't he? Hold on, where are we here? Given 3. So that's a nice change around. And so we'll have a quick look at this. We're in about third on the rail, or fourth on the rail in the yellow colours.
Chica, Beautiful Secrets, about 4 back on the inside, spotting the lead 7 from Mountbatten, who's 3 wide with a back at this stage. Aswan next, from next in turn there, Juan Nice, Alcarama, deeper out on the track, working up into it, Hasim, followed there next by Alcarama, who's dropping back through the field now to second last, and detached at this point in time of the running was Rancheros. So he's got early dinner reservations, I'd say, here, Changing Colours. He's out clear by 5 or 6 lengths. The Caribbean, a lot more positive today, has the chasing role. Molaqab next, followed by Beautiful Secret. Mountbatten starting to run on here late, but Changing Colours has continued his lead here. He's still got a 5-length buffer here with about 150 metres left to travel, and Changing Colours coming down to the line will be chased by Molaqab, but it is a gate-to-wire victory here in race 3. Changing Colours, too good for Sam.
With the pound or the weight swing, and he drawn sort of, he might get cover on the outside. Ben Cohen riding. I think that might turn the tables on that tomorrow. And the one that was third actually has won since Mountbatten. It won at the last meeting. Let's see where. Open Mind. We won on that a long time ago in Chelmsford, wasn't it? It's a site that Sarur hasn't had a winner since last October. Molaqab 4-1, 130. We go on to Dundalk, or Fundalk as I like to call it. And we have a favourite of ours running tomorrow, Samrogue. Samrogue, for newcomers to the bus, has won 5 times for us on the channel. And the last time it ran, it won for us as well. It was before Christmas. 6-year-old mare. I'm hoping the handbrake will be in the off position tomorrow. It has won 2 out of the last 3. If you look back, it's off. It's 66 now, but it has won off 64 before, and that was with Conor Hoban. But Oisin McSweeney is right, and he's taken 5 off. So realistically, he's back down, or she is back down to 61. She's drawn not too bad. Where are we here? This is her last run here. She is here with the yellow cap and the blue diamond. She got into a bit of bother, but she waited patiently and she got out.
And they're followed by Samrogue, who's looking for an out as they come now inside the final furlong. Havana Notion just the leader to below deck. Samrogue is finishing off well. It's Havana Notion on the far side below deck. Samrogue near side. Samrogue just gets there from below deck, and Havana Notion. Loma Larney stayed on well late.
Yeah, let's hope that's a precursor to the sort of.
She got into a bit of bother, but she waited patiently and she got out. Bilboa is probably the danger. It has run in a handicap before, but was on heavy ground in the Curragh. It won the last day, but so that's 6. So that was a maiden. I went up £3 for that. We will have to take our chances. We have to stay loyal to the great Samrogue. And there is a Group 2 or a Grade 2 in Bahrain tomorrow, and Busento number 2, which used to be with what do you call her? Eves Johnson Houghton, and it won first time out a handicap, and then it ran in a Grade 1 the last, which was over a mile. And it was third in a Grade 1. It's back down to a Grade 2. It's amazing that Grade 2 was only 7,200 of them. I don't know what would they be gold coins or what? There's 8,400 for this, and it's a Grade 2. So I'd be expecting that to go well. There's no prices in for that as of yet. I missed David Atkinson. Was he 60 yesterday or 60 today? Happy 60th birthday to David Atkinson. Happy birthday was sang to him by Dave from Dublin and his lovely wife. They were like Peters and Lee as the board of the bus, singing away. Pádraig Kennedy, a newcomer as well. And sincere condolences to all the Mullins family on the death of Maureen. She was legendary husband of the late Paddy Mullins. I met her one time years and years ago in Fairy House on National Day, just briefly for a second. Oh yeah, Leeds, we haven't heard from in a while. Are you just watching and not, or are you okay? The last time we heard from you were in hospital. Someone was asking as well about Christina. I must touch base with Christina. I hadn't time over the last couple of days. She was getting abuse from another channel, so she may be laying low. She doesn't have the best of health at times, so I don't know. There was some other one I was to mention, but I forget. I get this into the oven because I have something to do. So bash the bookies over and out.